my sister Ellie out tonight. I'm taking my sister Ellie out tonight, and should be a great night. It was really cold this morning, deer going crazy. So I think tonight should be really good. But she got to get off school a little bit early this afternoon, so she can go hunting because tomorrow's the last day of deer season. She hasn't got to hunt a whole lot, so we're gonna go ahead and get to the blind. Stay tuned. Should be a great night. Just north down to the left. They were down in the woods. We didn't see them coming in. It's really quiet. See if you can shoot that buck, like get your crossers on and do that one. Yeah. Alright. That's bright. Yeah. Alright guys, what you just saw there, we just got into the blind and we originally saw this buck out in front and it wasn't spooky or anything, but then I guess there's a couple does down to our left here and I guess they saw us. It's so quiet getting in, it was really hard. But there's all these dead leaves and stuff. But so yeah, they ended up seeing us. They snorted a couple times, ran down in the woods. Didn't sound like too far. But this spike he got a little bit spooky. Then he calmed down. Now he's bedded down on here. And what we have out here, we have alfalfa. It's deer just absolutely hammering it. And I think the army worms are starting to eat it too. And so I broadcasted turnips over top, and they didn't get big enough to make bulbs, but they're like 4 or 5 inches tall and strips kind of out there, and I think the deer are really liking them, so it should be a great night. We got in here a little late, but I don't think we really missed anything early, so, but my dad killed a really nice 8-pointer out here I think it was right at a month ago, and it really happened to disturbed it since then, so it should be a great night. It's cooling off great. It's supposed to get down to like 35, and I think today's November 22nd, and so it's the second run, you could say. But I'm hoping we didn't spook those does too bad. They'll come back out, but we'll see. It's a nice lake. It's looking fine. Look, there's another deer. He's probably just a little too small for you, though. Yeah, he is. Look at the scope, see if you can get him. Yeah, no, you're not gonna shoot him, okay. spooky, which I don't know why I've ever frequent one straight that way coming from. So I don't know why, but the acts like this smelled us. But so I put out some dough here and then calm back down. Slowly feeding this way. But it just seems too quiet tonight for a big boy to step out. Those deer are getting so spooky because they heard us pausing down the woods. Alright guys, that's probably about it. Oh, he does too. What? Where, deer? Where? I can't tell what it is. Oh, yeah. Alright, well it's not it. Did you see it? Or, oh. Yeah, it's just a small fucker. What? There's another one walking out. Okay, let me see. The thing's on her toe. Oh, yeah, it is. Actually, I think it's a bug. It's a small bug. It's like a spike. Yeah, that's not very big. Alright, well, I think now that's it. We'll see. The sunset's really pretty at night. But, yeah, I guess the next time I'll see you will be in Mobley, so stay tuned. Sit your gun over here really quietly. Don't sit real quiet. No, just it's a big one. Oh. Mark. Mark. Get another one in. Get another one. Get another one in. Mark, don't go. Here, come here. Stop. Okay, put it on. Mark. Put it right on, okay? Take your time. Alright, I think you got him. Nice job. Stick it, go, baby. Stick it. Can I even get him the first time? No, you hit him. It's just a little low. I think you're back. Listen. Did I get him? Yeah, you got it. A second. I don't know if I did. Yeah, you got it now. The second shot was good. Stick it. Oh my god. That's a nice 10. Can I go that? Yeah, go ahead. Be real quiet, okay? It's a nice 10 point now. How do you get in? Stick it, get it. Wait, hold the breath. Wait. Dear God, just please help me just to have gotten that deer. Please help me just to be down pretty close. Just to have been a good shot and that he's not suffering or anything. Thank you for us just getting this opportunity. That's a really nice 3-year-old buck out. I've gotten drug here for early season. It's a really nice 3-year-old 10 point. Sneaky. Let's try to be quiet. He hunched up that first shot. I'm so afraid to get old. Did you see those G3s? Yeah, no, he's a nice deer. I think it's the one I'm thinking, but I'm not really for sure. Oh, that's a big buck, baby. Let's get him. Yeah, you got him. The first shot was, I think, a little bit back, low or something. Dude, he was so close. I was too nervous. That's like 12 yards. Dude, he was so close. I was too nervous. That's probably why I shot bad. Well, that happened so quick. I had to stop him because I'm probably should have waited a little longer to get on him. I don't know. He's a little bit sneaky. Rich just shot that buck. It looks like a really nice deer. I think I've got this deer in trail camera early season. Both of his main beams kind of curl around in front. He's a really nice 3-year-old buck. He's got big G4s on him, so this one honestly looked bigger than the one I'm thinking of, but
I don't know if I recognize that one with trail cams.
Yeah, I look over to my right here. We're just getting ready to get down. I mean, we had like,
There's 2 minutes left.
We had 2 minutes left, and it's hard. We can barely see. But we look over to the right, and sure enough, I see this deer like running at us along that field edge. I think he's searching for does.
Nice.
He comes to like 14 yards.
I got too nervous.
I mean, you can literally hear a mouse fart from on his way. I swear, it is so quiet. And I was afraid when I stopped, and I was afraid I was too loud. I'm afraid it was gonna spook because he's so close, but he ended up stopping, presenting a good shot. But
He's so close, like what, 14 yards?
Or less. I was a little worried about the first shot.
You can probably hear me breathing. I was going
The first shot, I was a little nervous about just because it's so back. Or he kind of hunched up. I don't know if it's back or not, but sometimes the bullets splinter and go back there.
I probably rushed it a little bit.
Yeah, it was hard though. It's close.
It was just close, and I was afraid he was going to spook, so I had to do it.
He ran about 60 yards down the field and stopped right before. And I kind of stopped him again. And right before he got into Egyptian wheat, and
Shot him again.
I get another one in there. He stops, kind of looks this way, yeah. Looks this way. And she puts another one in him. And
Hopefully
he
it was
falls off,
better
kind of. I think it was.
No, that's my biggest one.
See it go.
I've only got 8 pointers that are tiny.
Yeah, we're gonna sneak out of here really quietly. Get back to the house, maybe review the footage. The footage is kind of bad. It's really dark out. You can't see much.
Can't relate, yeah.
But we're gonna get back to the house and discuss it with my dad and stuff. And then we'll probably come back out here. But yeah, I should probably wear my Hey Dudes more. They're lucky. My boots got wet, so I figured I'd just wear my Hey Dudes. The same thing happened a couple years ago. I was getting ready to get down on a stand. We had a buck jump the fence over here across the road. And I ended up getting him too. Real quick. He started getting so excited whenever he started coming in.
Dude, it's so scared.
Yeah, we're fine.
No one's filming.
Why? This is a reaction.
My bad reaction.
A couple shots.
Yep.
You get it?
I don't know. Right at last light, it was like we were getting ready to get out, and there's 2 minutes left of light, and I look over to my right, like kind of coming down the trail to our right. We can see this deer just jogging,
Like
kind
the
of.
field or?
Yeah, right at the field edge there, straight to our right, like straight to our north. And
we were like looking up together the whole time. Lucas was like, okay, let's start getting down. I'm like, Lucas, there's still 4 minutes till dark. Or 2 minutes till dark. We gotta stay up here just in case.
Yeah.
And so he's like, okay, we'll wait just a little longer. And then about like a minute later, he looks over and he's like, oh, Elliot, big buck.
Yeah.
He's coming down right down that.
He's like
path.
running at us, and
Did he make it to the Egyptian wheat or no?
Yeah.
Did you call or he was just coming out?
he was just searching for does, but he's getting ready to come in between us, like the little pinch point in between us and where I started that Egyptian wheat, like 20 yards. And so he comes to about 14 yards. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna have to stop him. And it was so quiet, I mean, everything. So I just go, meh. He stops, kind of looks. Ellie kind of rushed it maybe a little, and he kind of did a jump, but he's kind of hunched up, and he ran about 60 yards down the field, and then stopped and kind of turned to the Egyptian wheat. So I stopped him again, getting our shell in. She shoots,
Just in case.
and I think the second shot was good. He kind of bolted then, and so
First one didn't, you know, when you hit like the chest, you hear that womp,
yeah, no.
and it was just, so it makes
Yeah.
it sound like you maybe hit the gut, something
First
just
time,
fleshy.
but the second time sounded a little better, I
And he
think.
kind of jerked and ran off a little
Yeah.
bit.
Hey dudes are lucky.
But I was,
You were right.
yeah,
he was climbing up the stand. I'm like, you're wearing Hey Dudes, Lucas. I'm like, what are you doing?
or what? I was like, that was so
That
cute.
first shot, I don't know. He was so close. I was
14
afraid he
yards,
was gonna.
20 yards.
I know.
I was afraid he was just gonna take off sprints. I'm like, I
Probably filled
need to
the
shoot
scope
it.
up, didn't it?
Yeah,
Oh,
I had her
yeah.
turn it all the way down. Or
But
all
it
the
was
way
like
down.
it was just that close to getting dark, so it's kind of
Decent
hard
buck
to
or one
see.
you know or?
Yeah, early season we had John Williams has pictures of him. we had him early season, then he disappeared. But I think it's a 3-year-old 10-pointer, and his main beams curve around really tight.
And
but he's got
long G3s.
He's got big G3s, big G2s, good size G4. He's a really nice deer. Like I would be tempted to shoot this thing.
So we didn't look for blood or anything?
No, we just
Mom's on her way, so we'll just wait till she gets here.
But we saw, let's see here, Rising Park the foiler, there's 2 does up on.
That's so embarrassing.
No, it's not that.
Well, it's right in the dark. It's easy
It
to
was
do.
really hard to see, and he was so close.
You're trying to get everything situated.
Yeah, the muzzle flash was so cool. We reviewed it, and you can see.
He was so close. I was afraid he was gonna start running off because it was so quiet. You could hear every single thing. So I'm like, I need a shot.
Yeah, I got it.
I need to shoot it.
You have it on now.
Yeah, but we talked with him, and the first shot, we think is back because it hunched up, and if you hit a deer like in the upper chest cavity, like heart or lungs, they kind of like bolt, and I mean he basically kind of hunched up. He didn't really mule kick or anything. He just hunched up, and so sometimes the bullets kind of splinter or whatever and go back into the guts, but I think it would have killed him the first shot, but he ran 60 yards farther down the field, and I stopped him at Rise. He's going to the Egyptian Elite, and she shot again, and that time it looked like kind of he bolted more, and it was more of a hard-sounding I can't talk. A more hard-sounding hit, so I think that might have been a lot better shot, but we'll see. We're gonna wait for my mom to get back, and then we're gonna go check and see if we can't find him, so stay tuned. We'll be going out there pretty soon. So, all right, guys, I'm getting ready to go head out and see if we can't recover this buck. It's been about an hour or so, hour and a half, probably about an hour and 45 minutes before we get over there. So we gave him a little bit of time, but I think with the gun, even if you do hit him in the guts or stomach or something, it will just expand and blow everything up, and I think he should be dead. So we're gonna head over there real quick. See if we can't find him. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's go find this thing. Let's do it. Alright, she shot the buck from right up there. Came down this edge. She shot him right here. And up this buck. See anything? Last time I've gotten him like this, they don't bleed for a while. So I bet we'll see some bad. Did I shoot him right here? The second shot, I shot him way up there. The second shot. I bet we'll see some blood right where it hit the woods. That's him. Nice, bro.
Did I shoot him there?
Second shot right there.
Hey, my first shot isn't too bad.
I don't think that's it, is it? No, it's not it. It's somewhere else. Good job. My sister was just shining the light down in the woods here. She sees him.
Shoulder shattered.
Yeah, no, that was her second shot, I think. Yeah, she was shining a light down in the woods here. She saw his rack sticking up. He can go anywhere else.
Nice job.
Oh, he
Probably
can
didn't hear him walk. Daddy. I shattered his shoulder. I shattered his shoulder. That almost touches.
Yeah, this is the buck I had on early season. Nice deer, but it's a really cool buck. Turn him sideways kind of raw.
That's awesome.
That's a sweet deer.
Let me take my...
That's exactly what I thought it was. It's a nice 3-year-old buck, right? Look at his, he's got big G3s.
I'm taking my
Look at that
clothes.
timeline.
Yeah. It almost reminds me of Gooch.
You guys want to shut your lights off?
So yeah, we got up in the stand kind of late. Ellie just got off of school, and then we got in there. We already had a couple deer out in the field, and we actually had a doe blow at us. She saw us getting up in the stand. got up there, saw a couple nice young bucks. She passed them, of course, and saw a bunch more does. And this guy came out right at last light, and yeah, he came out right at last light, and I barely had enough camera light, but he came out. She shot him at like 14 yards, and the first shot probably would have done it, but he ran about 60 yards, and she put another one on him. He probably only went, from the last time we saw him, he probably only went like
50 yards, 60 yards.
Yeah. So
That's why we didn't hear him walk off.
yeah, I know. We listened just after.
Down.
Yeah.
He slid down.
He just crashed right down this hill here. That's awesome. We'll get him up on the field and get some better pictures of him. Camera doesn't give this any justice for how steep this hill is. What a beast.
Pass it on. Go straight up this little draw here to the left.
Right here, guys. Come on now. He ain't that heavy.
They look cool, but it's not cool.
There you go. Now we're talking.
Pass.
Nice job, guys.
Nice close one.
Oh, that's a good one. Smile.
Yeah, isn't that good? Yeah, so that's the first shot there.
Just don't bleed like
It's a little bit back, but I bet his stomach and liver probably. The second shot somehow was up underneath him here. Right there. And exited right in the center of the opposite shoulder there.
You need help?
You might make sure at the tail.
Don't grab his tail. Yeah, just grab his shoulder. That'll work. I'm just gonna tie
That
it back.
strap is up front, Mama.
His shoulder. Oh my. Alright, well, got him tied up. We're gonna get him back home. We're gonna tag him, telecheck him, and we're gonna clean him up, and should be it. Awesome buck. I had pictures of him early season, and so we think he's a 3-year-old, which was some really good genetics, but yeah, just an overall great deer.
I don't know.
No, just guess.
I'm not
okay,
a good
let me guess
guesser.
first so you can kind of go around. I'm guessing 146.
Not that big.
Oh, he's got some good timing.
I think 141 or 2.
Oh, careful. Alright, get your phone ready, okay? I'm gonna give you measurements.
Oh, yeah.
You got it ready?
Oh, yeah.
Alright, right at 3.25.
3.25
Alright.
plus 3, 60.
Rex, cut it out.
Rex,
What the heck?
It's 60 and a half.
60 and a half?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, that's pretty good. Alright.
So then you just double that, right?
No,
I'm
not
kidding, I'm
quite. This
kidding.
size I think is bigger. Alright, get ready to do the same thing again. Start over, okay?
I'll just enter it a couple times.
14.
Okay.
And add, so 60 and a half plus all that. So add that.
I'll do it inside. Okay, you want me to do it?
Yeah, no, you gotta do it.
Okay.
Alright, well, this ain't no official score or anything. It's kind of obviously a rough score. I don't know if I'm doing it right. I think I am, but
Oh, crap. 3 plus
hurry up.
2 plus 3 plus 10 plus
4.
4
And plus 11?
plus
I just said
11 plus
8.
8. 140.25.
Dang, you're
I was
close.
close.
Do you add another 0.25?
0.25.
Because remember you said,
Yeah, I did.
okay, so.
Not bad, not bad.
140, that's a good buck. Alright, guys, so official score is like 40.25.
Officially unofficial.
Oh, unofficial, yeah. This is kind of just a rough. I just threw it up.
Winged it.
It's around 140 basically. But yeah, no, that's gonna be the end of this foot.
Into this foot.
That's gonna be the end of this video. It's a great hunt. It's a great buck overall. Really nice. Really nice
only
deer. It's got a lot
went
of character and what?
It only went 50 yards.
Yeah, well, from where he shot it, it probably went
100.
Yeah, at least 100. But the second shot, this good shot was probably like 50 yards.
Yeah.
Just crashed straight downhill.
Right in a ditch.
Yep. But yeah, we got it all cleaned up, and I think this should be the end of this video. So, peace. See you in the next one.